Hello, I'm Loretta Donovan, the Program Coordinator for the Cal State Fullerton Teacher Induction Program, and I would like to share a brief video explaining how we are going to complete Part 3 of the Individualized Learning Plan. Part 3 is completed in the final semester of the program, 502H. It is completed in conjunction with the mentor and, of course, the teacher candidate. There are several tables, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. You will be completing action research implementation, and you will close with a reflection. Table 7 looks pretty similar to Table 2 that you completed in the first semester of the program, so you'll copy and paste the first 4 columns from Table 2. You'll complete the first part of Column 4 from your CSTP self-assessment that you completed at the end of 502G. In consultation with your mentor and administrator, which is optional, decide if the goals from Column 2 have been met or you should continue with them with this semester's work. Make sure you add the date you completed this table to Table 1. Table 8, we're going to look again. It looks very similar to what you've already done. At least 2 areas of growth based on your CSTP self-assessment that you completed in 502G. These may or may not be new. Review the table with your mentor and choose one goal to focus on this semester. So the same thing that you did when you completed the same table earlier on in the program. Table 9 also looks very similar to a table you've already completed. What are you currently doing with this CSTP element? And if you're not doing anything, just say I'm not doing anything. What kind of things do you want to try? Thinking about what you have learned in the program, thinking about what you did in Part 2, thinking about what you have learned from your mentor, and just thinking about your own professional growth. And then include a summary of your conversation with your mentor and include dates for an observation. Once again, go back, add the date to Table 1. Table 10, once again, very, very similar to what we've seen. These may be the same focus students as you had earlier, or you may have new focus students based on your new or revised goal. You may also have the same focus students, but perhaps you will have new learning goals for these focus students. Table 11, once again, looks pretty similar. As you complete this, use one row for each new strategy that you try. What did you try? How did you implement it? How does it connect to Table 4? What documentation can you include? Perhaps you have a lesson plan that you want to link to, a photo of something. How did you meet the goal, and are you making progress towards it? And then your reflection of how has this process strengthened your teaching practice. Make sure you use blue font for anything that was observed by your mentor. Finally, you'll complete a reflection, 1 to 2 pages, and the focus is on what is teacher inquiry and what did you learn about action research from this process. Think back to the meeting you had way back when with your mentor and your administrator in the first few weeks. How did you feel? How do you feel now about goals? How do you feel now about being an action researcher, a lifelong learner? What was the most personally, not logistically, challenging part? Sometimes that's accepting that we actually do have room for growth. What was the most rewarding part? Hopefully it's related to student learning, but it might just be about your own confidence as an educator to try new things. Be honest, remember what I said way back when, fail forward. We learn from our mistakes as much as we learn from our successes. I'd like you to close with thinking about how you can continue to positively impact. If you watch the overview video, remember that action research is a cycle. We start, we identify a need, we try some new things, we look at the results, and then we identify a new need based on that, and we start all over again. It never ends. Lifelong learners. And you can close with anything else you'd like to share with your instructor.